Have you ever held a crayon and wondered how it got so colorful? Maybe you've looked at the bright, bold colors and thought about where they come from, or how all those shades fit so perfectly in your hand. Crayons are more than just art supplies. They're tiny sticks of possibility, waiting to help you create anything you can imagine. How do they make those bright yellows, vibrant blues, and perfect pinks? What's the secret behind the smooth, colorful wax that glides across the page? Each crayon is carefully crafted with special ingredients and a lot of creativity to make sure every color is just right. It's like a rainbow has been captured inside a little stick of wax. Imagine holding all the colors of the world in your hand, ready to turn a blank page into a masterpiece. Crayons let us dream, explore, and express ourselves in ways that are as unique as each color. Join me on an adventure as we discover the amazing journey of crayons, from simple wax to the tools of creativity in our hands. We'll peek inside a crayon factory and follow each step, from melting the wax to adding the colors, and finally shaping them into the crayons we all know and love. It's a fascinating process that turns ordinary materials into something magical. Get ready to be amazed by the magic that happens as crayons are born, ready to bring our imaginations to life. Whether you're drawing a sunny day, a wild animal, or your own fantastic world, crayons are always there to help you share your story with color. Our journey begins with something surprising: wax. But not just any wax. This is the unsung hero behind every crayon you've ever held. Before crayons burst with color, they start as something plain and simple. Not the kind of wax used for candles, though. Crayons get their smooth texture from something called paraffin wax. This special wax is chosen because it's clean, smooth, and melts just right for making crayons. It's different from the wax you might see in candles or even in food coatings. Imagine a big block of this wax, kind of like a giant white crayon. These blocks are heavy and solid, and they arrive at the crayon factory in huge slabs. The first step is to melt this wax down into a liquid, like turning a giant ice cube into water. This transformation is crucial, because only in its liquid form can the wax be mixed with other ingredients. Large machines heat the wax until it's completely melted and ready for the next exciting part: adding the color. These machines are designed to keep the temperature just right, so the wax doesn't burn or harden too soon. The melted wax flows smoothly, looking almost like cream, and fills enormous metal vats. Think of it like a giant pot of melted crayon soup just waiting for its flavor. Or in this case, its color. This is the magical moment when the plain, clear wax is about to be transformed into the vibrant, colorful crayons we all know and love. The stage is set for the next step in the crayon-making adventure. Now comes the fun part. Remember those vibrant colors we talked about? They come from special ingredients called pigments. Pigments are like tiny colored powders that give things their color. Think of them as the spices of the crayon world. These pigments are mixed into the melted wax, turning it from plain white to every color imaginable. It's like magic, watching the wax transform into a rainbow of colorful liquid. Can you imagine dipping your hand in and pulling out a handful of blue or yellow wax? The colorful wax is now ready for its next adventure, becoming a crayon. Remember those fun crayon shapes, long and thin, perfect for gripping in our hands? The liquid wax is poured into special molds that create those familiar crayon forms. It's kind of like making crayon popsicles. The molds are cooled down, and as the wax cools, it hardens back into a solid. Slowly, the colorful liquid transforms into rows and rows of brand new crayons, ready to be popped out of their molds. Fresh from their molds, the crayons need their finishing touch, their wrappers, which make them truly special. Each crayon gets its own special paper dress, labeled with its name and often decorated with fun, playful designs and bright colors. Imagine a clever machine carefully wrapping each crayon, almost like wrapping a tiny present just for you. The wrappers not only make the crayons look nice and bright, but also help keep our hands clean and make it easy to spot our favorite colors. Can you imagine a big box of crayons without their colorful wrappers to tell them apart? it just wouldn't be as much fun or as easy to choose your favorite. Before the crayons are ready to be packed up, they go through a special checking process. It's like a crayon quality control. People and even special machines carefully inspect each crayon to make sure they're the perfect color, shape, and strength. They check if the colors are bright and even, if the labels are on straight, and if the crayons can handle lots of coloring without breaking. Only the best crayons make it to the final step, getting ready to meet their artistic friends. At last, the crayons are ready. After their careful crafting and inspection, it's time for them to leave the factory and start their journey into the world. Crayons are sorted by color and packed into boxes of all sizes, from the classic 8-pack to giant sets with every shade. Each box is ready to inspire creativity, whether for a child or an artist. The boxes are stacked in warehouses, then loaded onto trucks heading to stores, schools, and homes everywhere. Soon, eager hands will open them, ready to create. And so, the journey of a crayon truly begins in the hands of artists and children. Each stroke brings color and imagination to life, turning blank pages into art. In classrooms and homes, crayons help kids learn and families create together. Artists use them to experiment and express new ideas. Over 100 billion crayons have been made, enough to circle the earth hundreds of times. That's a lot of creativity. So next time you pick up a crayon, remember its journey, and imagine what you'll create next. If you enjoyed this colorful journey, don't forget to like this video and subscribe to our channel for more creative adventures. Thanks for watching.